Hey, I'm so excited to have my friend Matia Young here with me. She is someone that I met through health coaching, and she has an amazing story. I invited her to come on today because so many people struggle with what she did, and yet she's been able to find such a greater quality of life through this program. So, Matia, thank you for coming today. And can you just share kind of what life looked like prior to finding this program?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Jan. Happy to be here. Yeah, for me, I had over 20 years of life being a little sketchy, as I would call it. Right, we just kind of getting by. Started in junior high school with symptoms, just severe fatigue. I had daily headaches that were really horrible headaches. I had joint pain, muscle aches. I felt like I was sick all the time, just nausea and body ache kind of thing. It just was really hard to function, and it affected everything that I tried to do in my life was affected by my health. From trying to graduate from high school to trying to do a full-time job and show up in that way, trying to be a mother, trying to help in PTA, trying to like all these things that my heart wanted to do and contribute and be, were just made so difficult by just the fact that it was hard to get out of bed in the mornings. I got sick really easily. It was hard to exercise. It was hard to take good care of my body. Just everything. It just felt like I was dragging around this anvil behind me. Like everything was so much harder to do in that space.
Wow. I can't even imagine. I mean, I have a few days once in a while where I feel like that, but to have that ongoing would be so very difficult. So fast forward, I met you a few years ago with our common friend Michelle, who I had helped with the program, and she was sharing information, and you came over, and I knew you were curious and hopeful, but very leery and wary of it because maybe some experiences you'd had with other things that you tried, but you did go ahead and decide to give it a whirl. And can you just explain a little bit what happened then?
Yeah, I did. I think my guard was up. When you don't feel good and you try a lot of things, everybody is so loving and well intending, and they're like, "Here, try this," and it's hard when nothing pans out. It's hard to hope, but yeah, once I finally thought, okay, I have to at least try, right? Um, it was like my whole world turned upside down in the best way ever. Like I noticed in the first week, even changes happening in my body where um, the inflammation and the achiness reduced so much that I was like taken back by it. I remember calling and talking to you and Michelle and being like, tell me how this is even happening, right? Like, am I crazy? Am I dreaming, or is this real? And just the progression of that it was this beautiful snowball effect of one thing leading to another thing, where it's like I don't have headaches anymore, and now I don't have insomnia, sleeping better because my pain is not keeping me up at night, I'm finally having energy for the first time since I was in grade school. Like just all these beautiful ripple effects going on, and I just was blown away. I didn't even know it was possible for something like that to happen for me.
So awesome. So awesome. So long story short, you were able to balance your body out, and all of those things that you were experiencing come from having a body that's balanced and with the proper nutrition, and it was able to do what it needed to do at that point. And so we have kind of a disclaimer, our program, we don't claim to treat or cure anybody from anything, but we just know that when we do the program as it's designed, our bodies then are in a position where they can do what they're designed to do. And oftentimes we do see really, really incredible things happen for people. So you lost like 25 pounds in the process, or something like that, close to that.
Yeah, I lost 29 pounds in 11 weeks. That first, I say that first time because I also had a baby. since then. So I lost my baby weight as well, and that was a different amount. But yeah, I mean, that was the cherry on top. Like I was like getting to live this amazing life. Oh, and by the way, I was at the weight that I was when I got married, and it was simple, and it was just like Christmas every day. Honestly, awesome, fun stuff.
And that pregnancy, by the way, too, I remember you saying it was a different experience, night and day from before when you weren't feeling good. And then this
Oh,
pregnancy
totally.
was so much better.
Yeah. And
And
I was 37 when I got pregnant with our last one. There was quite a gap there. And my first child I had when I was 20. And I felt so much better as an old mama. Um, like I didn't know that new moms could have energy. I didn't know that was a thing. So yeah, it was really awesome. And I think all of that like made me feel in my heart like you have to give. And I think that's why I decided to share with other people, and to coach and to pay that forward, is that it made such a big difference. And nobody would have looked at me and thought, man, that girl needs some serious help with her health. Right. I was a closet dying person. And that's why I've chosen to do that. And that has been such a blessing, because I've seen, like you said, when you get your body right, our bodies know what to do. And I see it over and over in people all around me. It's just awesome.
oh, wow. Well, it has been such a joy to see it happen for you and for those that you've served. And it's just exciting. And thank you again for being on with me today and just being willing to share it out there, because more people need to know that it's here, right?
Yeah. Amen.
Awesome. Thanks, Darwin. Appreciate you.
Thanks. Love
Okay.
ya.
Bye bye.